This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Triple D Dynamite Daniel Dubois here at the new Peacock Gym. Daniel, how are you doing?
I'm alright, man. I'm feeling good. It's good.
It's good to hear. Now, obviously, you're in new surroundings with this new gym setup. How are you finding kind of settling into it?
It's new, it's fresh, and I'm excited to be here now. It's been talked about moving from Peacock, and now you see where we are. It's a good, you can look at the place. It's good, it's new, and it's ready to make some good memories in these rings, good sparring sessions.
Do you prefer it to the other gym?
Yeah, definitely. the old cellar, that was a little sweatshop in the summer, especially. So to be out here and see the sunlight coming through is refreshing.
Daniel, obviously you're getting ready for Saturday night, where you'll now face Ricardo Schneider's originally were meant to be Eric Pfeiffer. How frustrating is that to have the situation with Pfeiffer with the wrong sending of the medical forms, meaning that you've had to get a replacement in?
I didn't know about that, but I'm not worried about the change of opponent. I've been ready to fight on this day, so I'm looking forward to it.
What do you know about Ricardo then? What have you been preparing for in Ricardo?
Not much, I haven't seen much. My coach tells me he's a sort of stand-up, a standard amateur style fighter. So, but I know I've got to go in there. I know what I've got to do. So I'm ready to go to work.
We know whenever you fight, there's always a lot of expectation and excitement around you. Everybody just effectively thinks you'll go in there and you'll get the stoppage victory, given how your career has gone so far. Especially on the back of the shock from the past weekend with Whyte Povetkin. Everybody talking about the sport even more so now. Do you feel like this is a really good chance to capitalise on that and to make another statement?
Oh yeah, this is definitely the fight I want to make a statement in, and I don't want to, I don't get paid for overtime, as they say, so I want to go in there and put in a show and win in devastating fashion.
Just want to touch on obviously Whyte Povetkin. I'm sure you've been asked about it plenty of times today, but you haven't said anything to me yet. Chance to reflect on it. Daniel, obviously a stunning finish from Alexander Povetkin, but what did you make of the fight and obviously the stoppage?
Oh, that was one of the best shots I've seen in a while from any weight. The setup was very nice and the shot selection was good. But full credit to both guys. They put in, they made it a great evening, and I enjoyed the fight. And it goes to show you can't take anything for granted. If you drop the guy even 5 times, you can still come back and change the fight with one punch.
After Dillian had dropped Alexander, did you kind of see what many others kind of assumed maybe before was just going to come to an end for Dillian at some point?
I didn't know, man. I'd say yeah. Based on that, I'm thinking yeah. He might just go out on a points loss, or he could get stopped. But to come back and turn the tables like that was impressive. For any fighter, see do that, it shows he's got a lot of heart and determination, and he wasn't fazed at all by going down.
We know Frank's mentioned your name and Dillian's in a potential fight. When you watched Dillian on Saturday night, especially after the stoppage, did you see weaknesses in him that you feel you could exploit?
Yeah, definitely. I believe that fight's even closer now to being made. They were saying, they don't want to talk about my name, but what about now? I think that fight will happen definitely in the future, and once I keep winning my fights, they won't be able to avoid me.
In kind of just your own mind, how does a fight between yourself and Dillian play out? Is it just to gain another stoppage victory for you?
Not just another. It's a fight, and it's a good fight. It's going to be a good challenge, and but there's weaknesses there in Dillian, and definitely ones that I'd want to exploit. And a devastating finish is what I do. I love to knock people out and win in devastating fashion.
Dillian's team has come out and said there is a rematch clause there. Do you think it would be the same outcome, or certainly a win for Povetkin, or do you think Dillian will right that wrong when the rematch is announced?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's been talk, and if he would even want to fight him again, I don't know. Once it's all calmed down and everything, but it was all I can say is congrats to Povetkin.
I just want to touch on as well. My colleague Rob Tebbert did an interview with Frank, and after Frank he spoke to Eddie Hearn. Eddie said that he wouldn't mind seeing yourself versus Filip Hrgović. A fight that would be of interest to you? I know you've shared previous round sparring.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to, again, wait and see, and it's just talk right now. But yeah, definitely with a definite something worthwhile on the line, definitely can get it on.
What do you remember from those sparring sessions?
It was good sparring, back and forth, my way, his way, and it was back and forth, man. It was good sparring. I was really early in my career. I sparred him. I think after my third fight, before my fourth fight, and it was tough sparring, but I enjoyed it.
And just quickly move back to yourself. Final question. You know you've got that Joyce fight just round the corner if you are successful on Saturday night. How excited are you to have the chance to obviously get in the ring and finally have that fight?
The Joyce fight.
The Joyce fight, provided Saturday goes to plan.
First, we got to deal with Saturday, but Joe is definitely on my mind right now. This fight has been preparation going into the Joyce fight.
Do you feel the pressure to better the result that Joyce produced against Michael Valish with his early stoppage?
Yeah, I want to look good winning and all of that stuff, but I still have to fight and still got to get in there and perform, and that's what I'm looking forward to, stepping in the ring, and if it, whatever round it ends in, then I'm ready to go for it.
Daniel, final word to yourself before I leave you alone and you don't see me for however much longer. Right. What would you like to say to everyone ahead of your bout with Ricardo Snyders on Saturday night?
Just the support from everyone, and I want to entertain entertain the audience at home and everyone watching the fight, and I want a devastating knockout, so watch out.
Daniel, appreciate your time as always. Best of luck on Saturday, and thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.